Spring 2026 is stacked, but let's be real, not every anime is worth your time. Some shows look good, but the characters, mid. And then there are others where the power scaling is just completely broken.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
I'm not even gonna lie, when I saw this lineup, I already knew some of these characters were about to dominate their entire verse. So before you decide what anime to watch this season, we need to talk about the ones that actually matter. Because today, we're looking at the strongest Spring 2026 anime characters you need to watch. And trust me, some of these picks, you're not ready for them. First up is Witch Hat Atelier. At the center of the story is Coco, just a normal girl in a world where magic is supposed to be something you're born with. But everything changes when she discovers that magic isn't what people think it is, and accidentally causes something she can't undo. At first glance, this feels like your typical magic anime. Calm, beautiful, nothing too crazy. But once you see things from her perspective, it hits differently. Because the magic system here, it's actually dangerous. It's not about raw power, it's about how the magic is used, and that's what makes it scary. One small mistake can completely change everything. Right now, she's not the strongest, let's be honest. But what puts this anime on the radar is potential, the kind that can easily jump tiers later. And trust me, if this series goes where it's heading, it won't stay underrated for long. Next in the list, we move into Snowball Earth. This story follows Tetsuo Yabusame, a character thrown into situations that keep escalating beyond normal control. From his perspective, survival isn't guaranteed, and every step forward feels heavier than the last. Now this one's different. We're not talking about magic systems or technical combat. We're talking about straight up destruction. The more things progress, the more the scale increases. And I'm not even gonna lie, it gets overwhelming fast. And that's what makes it dangerous. Not precision, not strategy, just raw, unstoppable impact. So yeah, if you're looking for clean fights, this isn't it. This is pure chaos, and that's exactly why it deserves attention. Up next, we shift completely with Wistoria, Wand, and Sword. Here we follow Will Serfort, someone living in a world where magic defines everything. Your strength, your status, even your future. The problem, he has none. On the surface, this should be impossible. No magic in a world where magic is everything? That already sounds like a guaranteed disadvantage. But from Will's perspective, giving up isn't even an option. He doesn't just survive, he keeps up. While everyone else is relying on spells, mana, and systems, he's pushing forward with pure physical ability and determination. And that's what makes him dangerous, because you can't read him like a normal opponent. Honestly, people are sleeping on him right now, because the moment his growth really connects, he's jumping tiers fast. So yeah, he's not at the top yet, but don't get it twisted. This is not someone you'd want to fight. Next in the list is Classroom of the Elite. The story follows Kiyotaka Ayanokoji, but at this point, we're no longer talking about a normal student. Going into the new season, the environment becomes even more competitive, more controlled, and way more dangerous than before. This isn't just about surviving school anymore. It's about dominating a system designed to break people. From Ayanokoji's perspective, everything is still a system, but this time, the stakes are bigger and the players are smarter. It's the kind of situation where you don't even realize you've been outplayed until everything collapses around you. Every move feels planned, every reaction feels predicted, every outcome already decided. And the scariest part, while everyone else is still reacting, he's already adjusting the next phase. No wasted movement, no unnecessary emotion, just control.
何者だよ。
さてどうする。持ち主は俺だとしても刺したのはお前だ。
Next, we move into Hell Mode.
ノーマル。ヘルモー
This follows Alan, someone reincarnated into a world where he chooses the hardest possible path from the very beginning. This is one of those grind yourself into a monster type stories. Everything about his journey screams suffering at the start. Like, genuinely, it looks impossible. But that's exactly the point. From Alan's perspective, nothing comes easy. Every level, every ability, every step forward is earned through effort. While others level up normally, he's forcing his way through the system at the hardest possible difficulty. And the result? A build that ends up way stronger than anyone expected. Next, we move into ReZero, starting in another world. The story follows Subaru Natsuki, and going into the new season, the way you look at his ability completely changes. The best way to understand it? Imagine a game. Every time you die, you reset back to your last checkpoint. Sounds normal, right? Now imagine you're not the player anymore. You're the character inside the game. You feel everything. Every death isn't just a reset, it's pain. Every failure isn't just a mistake, it stays with you. And the worst part? You're the only one who remembers it all. From Subaru's perspective, this isn't a power, it's pressure. Because every time things go wrong, he has to go through it again. Same events, same people, same suffering. But with one difference, he learns. Every loop gives him more information. Every failure sharpens his decisions. Every death brings him closer to the perfect outcome. And that's where it becomes dangerous, because eventually it stops looking like luck and starts looking like control, because going against someone who's already lived through every possible outcome isn't a fair fight anymore. And finally, we have One Piece. At the center of it all is Monkey D. Luffy, a pirate chasing the goal of becoming the Pirate King. And at this point, he's no longer just another character chasing a dream. He's becoming a force that the entire world has to respond to. From Luffy's perspective, it's simple. Keep moving forward, keep getting stronger, never back down. But what makes this different is what happens around him, because every step he takes shifts something. Stronger enemies start appearing, entire factions start reacting, and right now, Luffy is reaching a level where his presence alone starts affecting entire battlefields. Not just fights, not just opponents, everything. And with arcs like ELBARF building up, the scale isn't slowing down, it's expanding. Faster, bigger, more unpredictable. This is the point where characters stop climbing and start breaking the ceiling completely. You don't just get a strong character, you get a problem the entire world has to deal with. So yeah, that's the ranking of the strongest Spring 2026 anime characters you need to watch. And I'm not gonna lie, this season is actually stacked in a way that makes it hard to even pick a clear strongest. Because depending on how each story develops, this entire list could change completely later on. If you made it this far, I'm curious, who do you think is overrated? And who should have been higher on this list? Because I already know some of you are not gonna agree with a few placements here. And if you want more anime breakdowns, power scaling, and hidden OP characters, hit that subscribe button, because I'm not slowing down anytime soon.